Anyways, you're saying sorry.
Yeah, yeah. She's coppers and that, you know. He was one of the first ones I see fucking go and that. And, shot his mate. He's tied up, man. I shot his mate. And the other one, I was fucking whopping with a fucking crowbar. I broke both his legs. I broke both his arms. I cut his ears off. I cut his lip off. And then I hit him round the head.
Cut a lot of things off.
Yeah, I took some time on them. You know what I mean? They've got to learn a lesson. People got to be taught a lesson. Examples and that. And he didn't want to stay fucking dead, did he? He's flapping about and going all nuts. So, yeah, I freaked out, man. I fucking done him with a shotgun. And Julie, she didn't know what to do. It's fucking, well, what's now? Now I've killed 2 coppers, kidnapped them and that. So it's a fucking, quite a deal, isn't it? So we decided to come here while we could. We fucking loaded, mate. We was loaded with dough. We had dough coming out left, right, fucking centre. We didn't know how to spend it. Life was fucking good. And yeah, then we come here and ended up on a farm. And the rest is fucking history now, because I suppose none of it really matters, does it? It's all past.
Yeah, the past is the past. Not really much we can do about what we did then. Those were who we were then.
It's what we do now.
That's when there was laws. Yeah. That's what we do now.
We need laws.
It's about surviving.
See, yeah, it probably sounds funny coming from a man like me, but you need to have laws. You do. Because there'll be no flesh left alive, mate. I'm telling you, there's nothing to stop people like... people like me and people like others just taking what they want and not caring about the rest. And I've never been like that. You don't rob from your own, and you don't rob from poor people. You rob from people who can actually afford to give it away, but don't. You know what I mean? They're the ones you go feeding for. The whales, we call them the whales. You got to have a bit of coin or a bit of something worth nicking. Otherwise, it's not worth the fucking trouble, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, I think my biggest issue is the people out west, from what I've heard, at least, how they're claiming that they are in contact with the US military. Everything out there is dead.
Well, you're a Yank, aren't you? So,
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing out there.
But who they in contact
And the fact
with
that
then?
he's saying... Exactly. If he's saying that he's in contact with them, he's a fucking full of shit. The US military. If he's talking about these fucking radios, the small ones that we have right now, he's fucking full of it. To get in contact with the US, you would need like a really powerful fucking radio. Something big. Not these small fucking walkie-talkies that we have.
You know, they don't travel far enough today, but... What's that Radio Zenit? Have you been up there, Radio Zenit?
Well, I have not. Yeah, I haven't, no.
It is a big radio antenna, mast, it's huge, great big thing. I don't know if it works or not. There is a settlement now. It's I think it's northeast, possibly, of Cabinino. So I don't know. I don't know.
Cabinino, those are our allies, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're all dead, mate. I ain't been able to get in contact with them. And we was driving past the other day, and it looked pretty destitute.
I haven't heard anything from them. I mean, either they're quiet or Like you said, they might be dead.
But it sounds like everyone's getting dead out there, don't they? What went on at the Citadel and these Legion people, whoever the fuck they were, I think they was in Starry or something, weren't they? I met one of them once at the Citadel, on about him being security or something, but I don't know about that.
Some fucking security.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And some 7th Seal people. I've been everywhere all over here, and I ain't encountered them. Now, I'm quite known in places here and there, so I don't know if they've avoided me, or I just keep missing them, if you know what I mean. I'd like to make contact. This place here it's horrible out there. Now I've lived my whole life's been nothing but violence, extreme violence, and so I'm used to this sort of shit. But we live in peace, me, Jimmy, and the others, and we look after each other, and that's why we thought of founding Nassau, because it give people a little bit of that, a little bit of safety, because you can't do anything outside because there's too much to worry about. There's no point. But this little bit of dirt here, I'll kill any cunt who tries to ruin it, and so will every man and woman here. It's a parlay, it's a peace. You know, there's nothing but war and murder out there. And how'd you solve an argument like that? How'd you stop the bloodshed? For no reason, senseless fucking killing for no point. The only way to do that is have a truce, innit? So if you want to have a truce, you come here. You live in peace here, and that's my thoughts on it anyway. And that's how. Sorry, talking makes me ramble sometimes. I get a bit emotional about things and upset about the past.
You coming up? Yeah, no worries, man. Honestly, just gives me a better understanding on what type of man you are.
I'm a fucking... I can't tell you. Other people might be able to tell you in that, mate. I'd hate to have to describe myself, because it'd probably be all lies, you know what I mean? I try and be a nice guy, and I suppose I am, really, you know. At heart, if I had one.
Would you guys be interested in going to the Callaway farm?
Cal. That's
yeah, the place
near,
that June came from.
Yeah, yeah, we could go up and have a walk there at one point. Like I said, I'd like to get in touch with these groups and these people here and let them know who we are and what the law is. And at least then they've got the option of enjoying it.
You know, you're not speaking if, Troy, if you're, Hello? Troy?
You right, mate? He might not have woke up properly yet, or I don't know.
Am I not ringing a bell still?
Ding dong.
Okay. It's not I woke up the greatest. I need to think for a second, give me a bit.
I know you are, mate. You take your time. I wonder where Alice and that is, and I thought they was coming down.
They have MEG, so they're probably traveling at night.
Yeah, I wonder where they get them from.
It'd be nice to take advantage of that, advantage that they have.
Yeah, well, they probably got it from all the fucking people they killed that were Ellie's friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but yeah.
You ain't got to be a fan of them. You just got to tolerate them, that's all.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
tolerate them
say.
to a
I'm not the
point.
biggest fan of them, but I also don't want to piss them off because I know, mm, yeah, they'd kick our ass if we ever got into a fight.
Oh, fuck that shit. They shit and
Mm,
bleed as much as we do, mate. Fucking, it only takes
yeah,
one
they
bullet,
would.
doesn't it? Yeah, and they know that as much as we do. That's why they behave. Alice has known me a few
Okay.
years, mate. She knows exactly who I am. Yeah, she must do by now. He said first time. See, we see them like we went a little visit, paid them a visit last night, and we. How many of them there? It was about fucking 8 or 9 of them, wasn't there?
Yeah, 8 or 9 of them. That's just the security guys, not even the traders. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not too worried about it. They try fucking pulling anything, I'm more than ready to fucking put a few down.
It's like I told them. Well, I didn't tell them to their face this, but it's like in Vietnam. They had worse technology than the U.S. We still got our ass handed to us. Like, you know, take advantage of
That
what
was
you
also
got.
because the Vietnamese had they were using guerrilla warfare,
Yeah.
and they knew the terrain a lot better. And they also set up fucking traps everywhere, bamboo spikes.
Well,
Yeah, punji
all we
pits.
know is, yeah.
And the only thing that started changing was when nighttime would come. The U.S. mill, they would play like
Oh
the
yeah.
sound of like weeping women and children in the nights, and it'd be like the dead soldiers as well. So like people would think like the dead would be walking around in the woods at night. It's pretty
What,
hardcore if
that
you ask me.
worked? It works.
Uh,
Be fucking better off
I've heard
using
that.
wolf noises, wouldn't they? Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. And fucking clear off
No, we
them,
just set up
wouldn't
little
they?
speakers. We just like get some speakers working. We just set them up in random houses or outside random houses, and every now and then we just play the sound of a zombie screaming at one of them, scare the shit out of them.
I'm gonna go back up north at some point. I'm gonna see if I can get myself a couple of them dogs up there, bring them back, and see if we can start breeding them in there.
Seems like a good way to get your face eaten off. I'm just
I've got a
saying.
big stick. I've got a big stick. Fucking listen and learn. That's what they'll do.
What are you gonna do? Whack them over the head?
Yeah, and feed them fish.
Uh,
We should start a fire. Really save your battery. They're fucking.
yeah.
They're rocking all shit. They are.
Ultimately, I'm not the biggest fan of the Blackwood people, but if they get me some good trades going, I'll play ball.